She's made the trip across the pond, and now Atlantic recording artist Estelle joins us here on the Chicago Insider. Estelle, thank you very much for making some time for us here.
Thank you for having me.
Now, you grew up in the UK, and your parents are of West Indian and African descent, and you had several siblings growing up. How does this eclectic mix of cultures in your household kind of shape the music we hear today?
Everything. It shapes everything. I was in my house when I was growing up. You heard reggae, you heard soul, you heard African music. I go to school and it'd be pop, it'd be rock and indie. I go to my aunties, it was predominantly soul, 80s soul, you know, Luther Vandross, Motown, and it was just all at once, all the time, you know? So you kind of absorb it all and you put it all back out.
So the story goes, 2001, you're in LA, you see Kanye West at a restaurant, you kind of take it from there?
Well, I bumped into him in the restaurant. He came outside the restaurant and I was a big fan of John Legend. Hadn't seen him, I'd heard his voice, and I was like, I have to meet this guy. So Kanye's there, I said, Lord, please let Kanye come outside. He comes outside, I was like, thank you, Jesus. Kanye, I'm a big fan of you, but where's John Legend? He was like, come to studio later. Alright, you know? So we went to the studio and I sat talking to him, much like this. Didn't realise it was him because I'd never seen him. Talking about Mac things, Apple Mac things. And so Kanye goes to me, I said to him, yo, so for real, where's John? He's like, there. I was like, how are you? Good to meet you. My name's Estelle. It's been that awkward forever, so it's really cool. It's just, I do what feels good, you know? And it feels what feels good to me particularly. I'm not one of these artists that's like, oh, my audience, I don't tailor. I think my audience like the fact that I don't tailor particularly, you know? I don't do whatever's the fad, you know? I just do whatever feels good. You have to be an individual. Like, who wants to be the same as everybody else? I just, you know, like, my thing is always about being exclusive and about being slightly to the left. You know, I'm very into fashion and I'm very into other things, but I just have my own little tweak on things, you know? I have my own little version of events, of how I dress, of how I sing, of how I rap.
The song American Boy is a huge hit right now.
Thank you.
Kind of describe how that song came together.
We were in the studio with will.i.am trying to make John Legend love house music. Simple as that. Because me and we've always been to London a few times and he was playing house songs back to back with me. And I was giving him funky house from this mixtape and he was playing me pop house. So he started playing me this beat and John walks into his two-step in the studio giving me his two-step. I was like, he likes this song, rack it up, quick, rack it up, rack it up. So we vibed to it. I was like, what should I write about? He goes, well, you come to America, why don't you write a song about liking American boys? I was like, good idea. I'm surrounded by it, you know, there's not much to think about. Sure, let's do it. We didn't think it was going to be on the album at all. We were just messing about. I think the longest line that took us to find out was, don't like his baggy jeans, but I might like what's underneath them. That took us the longest to put together. And it's the simplest line ever.
Don't like his baggy jeans, but I might like what's underneath them.
Alright, Estelle, thank you very much for spending some time with us here on the Chicago Insider.
Thank you for having me.
And you can check out her album, Shine, in stores now.
My love, would you be my